Hey, getting kind of tired of going to the same bag sale every day, so I figured today I would go back to the same bag sale, and it paid off. They put a bunch of new stuff out and got 3 bags. Spent a total of 20 bucks, including one $5 item that I'll show you. So it's $5 per bag, which means cost of goods is basically nothing. This stuff just pays for itself, and I've just been on a roll. As soon as I get home, I spend all day listing the stuff. So every haul video that you've seen, all that stuff has gotten listed the same day. So there's a what's sold video coming. Sales are reflecting the amount of work that I'm putting in here. Okay, so I'll start with this. I picked this up for 5 bucks. This is Robert Graham. This is not a flip collar shirt, but it is a flip cuff shirt. Robert Graham shirts that are bright colors have flip cuffs, flip collars, or are, Robert Graham collectors. It'll say something on the brand tag that's different than just Robert Graham. That stuff is worth more money than Robert Graham stuff, which is worth a lot of money anyway. This is one of the famous reselling brands in clothing YouTube. And it's still good. If you can find something like this, it doesn't sell for crazy money anymore, but this is safely 35, 40 bucks. So that paid for the rest of this stuff. And let me just show you, give you a sense of scale. This is an IKEA bag, and it is full beyond capacity with stuff. This is probably will be the most profitable per item haul that I've had, or certainly up there when you total it all out. This is just a cute, this is on a next level, no, canvas tag. I don't know if this is from something, probably not. But throw the keyword hipster in there. As obnoxious as that word is, it's a good keyword. J. Crew. Unfortunately, J. Crew is not the stalwart brand that once it was for used resale, but this will still sell. I think this is a women's large. Unless I specify otherwise, all of this stuff from the bag sale I'm going to be putting up for $9.97 with best offer, because the cost of goods is so cheap. Anything that I make after you deduct fees and shipping is going to be pure profit, so around 5 bucks. Maybe slightly less than 5, I don't know. Basic Nike tees selling very well for me. For some reason, this bag sale has just been really abundant in activewear stuff for both men and women, and it is selling quite well. Madewell. So more and more I've been looking up reference numbers on material tags. This one's missing it, but a brand like Madewell will have a style number on the garment. Same with J. Crew. And if you look up that number, it can give you the actual specific name of that clothing item. This is something that I neglected to do for most of my reselling career with clothing, because I just wanted to get the basic keywords in there, get the thing up and listed. When you figure out the actual name of the specific garment, you can pinpoint those buyers that are searching for that specific thing, and you can price it up. You can get more money out of it. Sometimes it can take forever to try to find that code, because it'll just be a shotgun blast of different numbers. There'll be 5 or 6 different numbers, and they don't differentiate. And of course, it would kill them to just put the goddamn name of the thing on the tag. That's very déclassé. You can never specify the name of the garment or the gender, because that just makes it too easy. You have to send people on this ridiculous treasure hunt to try to figure out what it is that they have. But if you can get to the end of the treasure hunt, there is indeed treasure. This is a pretty solid brand, Theory. They make men's and women's stuff. It's not, I have to temper what I'm saying because I'm working on intel that's about a year old. I haven't updated my BOLO list in a while, but back when I first researched this, It was a pretty good seller. Wasn't crazy money, but pretty good. It's kind of in the same league as Vince. And I got at least 3 pieces from Theory. This Theory stuff I'll probably price up more around the $15 range. Same with that Madewell. Would never buy this, or in fact most of this stuff. Not the stuff I've shown you, but other stuff that's going to be shown. Unless it was basically free. This brand has no significance to me. North Park is the keyword hipster neighborhood of San Diego. 2XL board shorts from Ocean Pacific. OP, that's what OP is, Ocean Pacific. If you can find vintage Ocean Pacific stuff, it is in fact worth more than $9.97 with best offer. American Apparel stuff sells okay. This is a great find. This has been in a couple of my other videos. I think this is actually in my buy on site brands video. And this is going to be worth probably closer to 30. Catton stuff, especially if it has this patch, this sort of a graphic patch, and especially if it's a vintage nylon set of shorts from, I think, the 70s or 80s. Those sell great. Those are in really, really high demand. Something like this is also going to be in demand. Their contemporary stuff doesn't sell at quite the clip as the old stuff, but it all sells decently. This is, what is this? Yeah, Cotton On. I bought this because all the men's tank tops that I bought that are floral or have some kind of beach scene or Hawaiian thing going on have all sold immediately, even if they've got sweat stains and stuff on them. Pair of men's Vans Cutoff jean shorts. I got a whole bunch of express tops because they were all large. I'm just gonna throw them in a big lot for maybe 30 bucks. Ship it out cubic priority through Pirate Ship if it won't fit in a flat rate padded mailer. Trash brands, avoid otherwise. If there wasn't a bunch of it, I wouldn't have even picked it up at this sale. Bolo. I would have spent up for this. I would have spent like $5 for this. This is from a local brewery, Ballast Point in San Diego. Ballast Point is one of those breweries that has really high sell-through on their clothing. Or at least that was the case like a year and a half ago. I haven't found a Ballast Point piece in quite a while, but this is one of those breweries that is in demand because it's niche, it's a microbrew, but it has, you know, a big fan base. Just pick this up just in case this is going to be a $9.97. I think I sold a lot of men's jeans once because I got it for real cheap. This is one of those express tops. This might be worth more like 20, maybe even 25. If I threw this up for 10, it would be gone. Not gonna do that. Another express. Billabong. Right, yeah, Billabong, women's medium, floral, blouse. I believe this is what is called a peasant blouse. Here's a knit, I guess, shawl or open front cardigan from Free People. This is actually a brand I see a lot from YouTube resellers who do women's clothing, Free People, is... It's a little shitty thing that says Free People on it. Express. It's a hat, beanie that I'll wash so I don't get lice. That's for me. A brand I have avoided. Pink Rose. I don't think it's worth anything, but, you know, $9.97, floral, sheer. Champion. I bought a lot of Champion stuff. These are just basketball shorts, basic basketball shorts. None of it has sold yet, but I think eventually it will. It's another Express piece. This might be the one that sells it. This is a more expensive, another open front shawl, cardigan, sweater deal. Express. This is a knit Abercrombie open front cardigan. Surely must have all been the same person. Men's corduroy cutoff jean shorts from Big. This might be worth 15. This is a good find. This is from Diesel. It's not going to want to focus. It's from Diesel. It's a women's V-neck. It's got graphics on it. It's semi-sheer. That's probably worth 15, 20. I've never seen this brand before. Vicarious by Nature. And it's like a lightweight women's hoodie. Might be another $9.97 piece. Another pair of Champion basketball shorts. Basic stuff. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Yeah, that's fine. This is another one I'm not familiar with at all. I'm going to have to look it up. Topo Ranch. Here's another Diesel. Tank top. Probably 15. Barbados. John Barbados polo shirts actually sell quite well. There's a little bit of fading on the fabric. I think you can see it. But at the very least, this will sell definitely for $9.97 plus shipping. Probably more like 20. One more bag. Speak of the devil. Vince. I don't know if that's too bright to see. It's Vince. It's a women's 12 pair of straight leg jeans. That might be worth around 25. This is not a good brand. Bullhead. This is some really generic thing. I don't know where it comes from. This might be Macy's or equivalent. But they're waxed jeans. Dylan skinny black jeans. Men's 32. Skinny jeans. Waxed cotton. Black. Solid black. This will probably flip, if I had to guess, for 20. This is kind of different. This is the first kimono I've ever bought. Pretty sure that's what this is. Pretty sure it's also vintage. Here's the tag. If anybody recognizes this brand, please comment below because there's really not much to see. Made in Japan and with its belt. I have no idea what that is worth. Not holding my breath for anything more than like 30 or 40. probably worth 15. And I got 3 of these Ann Taylor Loft t-shirts. Ann Taylor Loft is pretty trash, but I'll be able to lot those up. Ralph Lauren is pretty much worthless, but you know, $9.97. Some of these rare Uniqlo graphic t-shirts can be worth decent money. This might be one of them. It's Kikkoman soy sauce with a fake soy sauce splatter down there. Oh, it's got a dark streak on the back there. I typically don't buy anything that's white because it's just universally always stained. Here are the other 2 Ann Taylor Loft t-shirts. They look just like the other one. Here's a Lularoe, another really big, this is like a huge open front cardigan shawl daily. It's Lularoe. I really don't like this brand, but I had 3 tops listed and one of them did sell for $10, so why not? Here's another Ann Taylor Loft thing. It is white. We will, I was gonna say we'll hunt for the stain, but there it is, right there. Never mind. American Eagle. Another, I didn't realize I got this many of these cardigans. Keep in mind, $20 for everything that you're seeing here. Nike. This is one of those pieces where I will look up the style number, and let me actually just show you how to do that. I knew that you could do it for shoes, but I didn't connect the dots that it's the same exact system for clothes, and especially for Nike clothes. See the numbers right below the XL. That'll look familiar if you've looked up Nike sneakers before. You can just do the same exact thing with clothing. The first digits before the dash are the style code, that's the cut, that'll give you the name, and then the numbers after the dash are the color code. So if you can't find the full string of all the numbers, just delete everything after the dash and look up the style number itself. That's the important part. So those might be worth more than 10. Last couple things here. 2XL Bob Marley tee.
Absolutely, man. Have a good day. You too.
And last piece. A sheer lightweight Under Armour top that's covered in diarrhea. So that's the haul. Most of that stuff, like I said, I wouldn't buy if it hadn't have been basically free. Some of that will actually be translatable to your own thrifting if you don't have one of these bag sales going. This is good. This is good. This is going to ruin my life for the next couple days, having to list all of it, but that is safe to say probably a couple $100 profit that I got in maybe an hour's worth of looking. So okay, thanks for watching. There will be a what's sold video coming soon. My sales have been relatively booming, so it'll be another very long one, possibly even too long.